Hey everyone, it's Eklectix. I'm here to take a look back at my Mythic run, highlighting some of the things that happened, and hopefully get an insight on what I can do for the reset when Murders at Karlov Banner hits Arena next season, which is in a few hours from now. Showing you the current status of Mythic. It's at 1,333. So we've actually gone off course from when I actually completed Mythic, which was quite some time back. Let's take a look at it right now. So I actually hit Mythic here with the last deck going on a trophy. So I hit as high as 190, I believe. Yeah, highest rank Mythic 190. And then I played a few more drafts, but never really got anywhere. 3-3, 4-3, 4-3. Yeah. This is what happened. I don't really want to try going for more. Hitting Mythic for me is enough. Even if you don't get something, because I believe there's something to get if you're in the 1,200 slot. But as you can see, we are at 1,333. I don't know. I might play a couple more drafts to see if I can go into at least 1,000 to be in the cutoff. But I'm not really enticed in playing more. I'd like to actually save up for drafts in MKM. As you can see, we're down on gems, and that's because I tried for the open. Never really posted it, but I actually tried 5 times, but didn't really get to the second day. So lost quite a bit, lost quite a lot actually. 25k gems in total. Oh well. Hopefully we can get back on our feet for MKM. But yeah, let's check out how we did. So I actually ended with a 61% win rate in 21 drafts. This is kind of normal if you're really going for Mythic. You can probably get higher, but 61% was what I can muster. And this is based off of the untapped data. If we go to 17 lands, 17 land actually shows us that it's 61.4, but this lacks one draft that wasn't really recorded, which is the very first one. The very first draft that we did for the climb was Golgari deck that went 5-3. It was pretty much a sweet deck. I can't get all the data for that, but I think we can still check it out from here. Yeah, main deck. Did we have anything awesome? Oh, Corpses of the Lost. Yeah, we had Corpses of the Lost, and yeah, our video actually features Corpses of the Lost uh, on the thumbnail, because it was yeah, part of the deck. We did pretty well in this one. We got 5-3. So actually, if we take a look at our win loss ratio, we only had one boo boo, which is this one. I think this is red green splashing white 03. Let's take a look at the 03 deck here from here. Can we go back to if we press back? Yeah, we'll be able to go back. Oh, so the 03 deck is this one. Is this deck? Does it change if we do this? Yeah, it does. Okay, great. So this has its squint. What's the white one? Oh, it was a triple color deck with Captivating Cave and Sunken Citadel. Oh, we had problems. I remember this now. We had problems casting the Geological Appraiser. I think at some point, we either did not get the mana to cast it because we didn't have enough lands, or we were kind of screwed. that the double red, we couldn't do the double red. Yeah, from what I remember. This is what draft number? 03. So it's before the 7-1, the Pirate Rocks, which is which draft? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. It was draft number 8. So it was this one. Oh, this had the mythic artifact. The mythic artifact, right? Is it right? Doesn't show here. Maybe it was in the sideboard. The Myco Tyrant, Rampaging Spiketail. Yeah, so some of the stuff here at some of the data doesn't really match everything that happened, although most of it was captured by either the Untapped app or 17 lands. But this isn't the actual number of matches, I believe. I still was 61% from overall, but it did not capture everything. There were a few crashes that happened, particularly in one where I posted that it crashed. Yeah, this one, run number 13. There were a couple of crashes here. I don't know if the video showed it, but I guess if we look back, we'll be able to see. I didn't really do a lot of cuts from all the videos, but yeah, I guess you'll be able to see that it crashed. On another part, it actually crashed. I think in the earlier part, it crashed. Anyway, we're getting derailed here. So we have a total of 4 trophies, which this will show 17 lands. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, yeah, and none of them were 7-0s. This is the only 7-1. Most of them were 7-2. So 3 7-2s and a 7-1. I think there was another one. I think maybe this is a 7. This is a 7-0. I just want to go back and see if we actually went 7-0 on the first one. Claim it. Oh, it's 5 wins. So the one that's not captured by 17 lands is a 5-win deck. Not so we only have 4 trophies total for sure. Uh, yeah. So 4 trophies. Uh, 2 of them are red green. One of them Azorius, and the other one is my favorite deck of the format, which is the Is It archetype for pirates. So 1 boo boo and 4 trophies. 103 and 4 trophies. The thing about my mythic run is that this is the first time I tried for a long time. The last one that I posted was way back in, I think, Theros, where I tried for a mythic run. To me, the mythic runs are pretty expensive because I am unfortunately not the best player, trying to just scrape by with what I can. So it took me 21. It might take you much less if you're a really, really good player. But 21 for me is just awesome because last December, I actually played quite a few games of Premier Draft, right? But I did not get to Mythic. Highest rank was Diamond 2. I couldn't push because it was like December 31. I was still playing. I was trying to push for Mythic. I was like in a hurry, so I was making really bad plays. And I said, you know what? Let's just get to the season reset. And then when it resets, we'll go ahead and try. I think I tried. I really played drafts starting the 22nd of December. Whereas, if you can see this one, we actually started from the first. the one on January 1st wasn't recorded, but we got to Mythic on uh, the 11th. Very early. And I was playing mostly daily. So, yeah. So, a couple of drafts and then, yeah, almost like a couple. On this instance, I played, wow, 5 drafts in one day. And then pushed through with 4 drafts on the 11th. So, yeah, I really played a lot. Thankfully, we didn't really take a lot of hit with the gems. In fact, I think we just juggled from like 22K or something like that. Because we started with, if we take a look at our gem count here, that's 25,250 for the first draft. And then on the last draft that got us to Mythic, we were at 2320. Yeah, that's a lot. And then finally we got 2200 here, so we went up 25 220. Okay, so if we really do all the calculations, we started at 25 250. We ended with a trophy, and from here 2320. So plus 2,200, it's 25 to 20. So we only lost 30 gems in total. Wow, that is awesome. Losing just 30 gems, playing 21 drafts. Playing 21 drafts. So we played 21 drafts, but out of all that, we just lost 30 gems. Amazing. 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 That is just phenomenal to me. I don't know if I'll be able to repeat it for February since MKM is releasing, but that's the goal. I would like to still try to get to Mythic. I don't know if it's really possible because new set, lots of stuff happening. Anyway, going back to this run, this is actually pretty good. The climb isn't that steep, but in my previous runs, you'll find that I actually plateau somewhere here. In I durdle a lot in platinum. Like you'll see, not a line going up, but like a straight line over here going up, down, up, down, up, down here, and then somehow reaching diamond, and then in diamond going up, maybe down a bit, then up. Not like this. This one's pretty defined that it just kept going kind of up. Like there's a dip over here, but not so much that it just dips. Yeah, if you look at here, there's like a break here because it wasn't able to capture all the matches. Look at that, 1-2. So this is wrong. We finished this for sure. Anyway, what that meant was because we were constantly climbing, we weren't really losing out on gems, and yeah, we were able. Like if we take a look at the stats from here, right? Let's see where we lost 100 gems, 100 gems, made 300 gems, made 700 gems, lost 100, lost 100, made 700, made 100, made 100, lost 1,500, but then we get it back the next turn with plus 700. So not a lot of these stats where it's 1-3, 0-3 or 2-3s. Not a lot of those. We even out sometimes. Yep. Even on the run where we were playing like the whole day, like look at this. On the 11th, we played 4 drafts and it was a 5-3, 4-3, 3-3, and finally a 7-2 run. So we weren't really dipping. There are, I I guess there was only one time. No, it's evident here that there's a couple of times. I think. Nope. So 4-3, 3-2 for platinum, then going up to diamond, and then 4-4-3-3-3-3-3-2, and then we dip. Yeah, this is where we lost. Look at this, 5-3, diamond 2, Diamond 2, and then we dropped to Diamond 3 with this. The thing about how the drafts went was, there are cutoffs, right? Like when you get to like over here, if we get to Platinum Tier 3 and you start off with a pip over here, you actually have, I thought it was 2 losses, but apparently it was like 3 losses to give before you drop down the tier. So what was happening for us was we were uh like in these instances, right? It was like there was like a pip to give, so even if we lost, we really didn't drop down to 3. This is where we dropped down to 3 cuz yeah, we went 3-3, so that really didn't take us anywhere. And then again 6-3, so we were inching pips. Yeah, that's what kept happening. So no major losses meant that we kept improving every draft to just like 1 pip at a time. I didn't mind that so long as we kept climbing, which is shown over here. The dips were not that bad, not that bad at all. So what I'm hoping to achieve for MKM is something like this. I'm okay with getting 21 drafts in to get to Mythic, but losing only 30 gems. Whew, that is awesome. Something I want to say is that I actually love LCI. I know a lot of people say that they don't like LCI because the format's fast. I don't know everything, but for me, my experience is that I like LCI. Uh, there were 3 archetypes that I really liked, which actually shows over here. Look at this. Red green dinos. Dinos, I love the dino deck. Each and every time I was able to build it, we got somewhere. We really got somewhere. 2 of our trophies were dino decks. Red greens. So we got this dino deck, which has some other other stuff. So it wasn't a pure dino deck. Got the volatile wander glyph, which is really really good. We have Inti, we have the River Herald guy, but these are still fantastic cards. And whenever we curved out, man, we just rampaged through. It was awesome. It was really awesome. And then the other dino deck, uh, this dino deck, I think this one was on theme. Yeah, this one was on theme. I think this is one of the most on theme dino decks that I ever built for LCI. If you take a look, no non dino stuff. Everything's dino based. Even Burning Sun's Cavalry, because it has a buff if you have dino, so it's part of the dino squad, right? And this is also the deck where we were able to do lethal with a Cavern Stomper and a couple of staggering sizes. It was awesome. I really love this deck. I really love this deck. Yeah. Yeah. So most on theme. We didn't have Pugnacious, but yeah. We have one of the cards that I really, really love for the dinos, which is the Dinotomaton. One of my favorite cards for the dinos because it lets you curve out on 4. It really explodes on tempo. Like if you have a 3-drop, which you most likely will have, and on this deck we have the Scytheclaw Raptor and the Trashing Brontodon. Dinotomaton will give them Menace to smash in, and then on 4 they'll be able to smash in for 3 or 4. 5, you've got a menace creature with the Dinotomaton and more stuff on the board. Like I think at some point we had 2, 3, 4, and then on 5 I had some form of removal with its Squints or the Rumbling Rock Slide. So we take out something from their board, and we were just really crashing each and every turn, which was really really awesome. And that's the kind of decks that I really love. Those ones that are able to curve out and yeah, give us some sweet sweet victory. Another favorite is the Is It deck, the specifically with the pirates, and that was the other two that we had. No, this is Azorius. Sorry, we. Oh, okay, Azorius first. Then let's go and talk about Azorius. This is the other one that trophied, and if you look very carefully, this didn't even have the signpost uncommon, which is the mural. If we had the mural, this would have been awesome, but no mural. Still awesome though. Still awesome. Featured a Zoetic Glyph, a couple of brackish blunders, unlucky drops or removal was awesome. We were able to cycle stuff because of the pirate hat, draw stuff with the Didact Echo. This really gelled together. This really, really was awesome. Had some artifact and pirate synergies because of the staunch crewmate. I think from what I remember, when we had staunch crewmate, we were able to like pick up a cogwork wrestler, or the kite sail larcenist, and yeah, we were able to smash in with that. And then my most favorite deck in this set is the Captain Storm deck, the Is It deck. Although this deck doesn't feature Captain Storm in it, it's still very well, very capable because of the belligerent. And drawing the belligerent on the games felt so fantastic, like we really couldn't lose. And we drew the belligerent a lot of times, and in most of the games we actually drew the belligerent. So, whew. Now we're featuring here the Zoetic Glyph, which is the prized uncommon, the uncommon rare of the set, so to say. So, yep, really, really, really awesome. Okay, but the surprising card that I really love in this set, staggering size I've already talked about from the dinos, the Dinotomaton. The other one is actually, is this it? No. Let me grab another deck. I think this one. Yeah, okay. So let's feature this one. If you take a look, it actually features the favorite card, my favorite card in the set, which is the Waylaying Pirates. The reason I love this card is that this is the kind of deck that I'm really into, which is tempo based. Basically, lets you lock something on the board, not remove, tap it so that it takes it out of combat. Right? You're not bothered with it. So the first, if you curve out, and in this deck, from what I remember, is that I was able to play a Goblin Tomb Raider on one, something on two, something on three, and then Waylaying Pirates on four. It was so devastating. Curve out like that, and there's really no going back to that. Your opponent's on a very small life total because of all the attacking you're doing from the previous turns. That when you get to turn 5 or 6, I even have the Trumpeting Carnosaur on 6 for really, really getting stuff in. This didn't even have a lot of removal, but this trophied. Not part of our run, but this was on a previous run back in. This was one of my earlier decks back in November. This posted trophy on November 24. But what I want to really focus on is the devastating turn 4 Waylaying Pirates play with an artifact in play. I made a mistake a couple of times with the Waylaying Pirates where I casted this without an artifact, so I wasn't able to tap anything from the opponent's side. But if you don't forget what it does, if you don't, do a brain fart and go, I'm on an Is It deck. I probably have an artifact on the board. If you don't forget that, cast this on turn 4, you're golden. And I think I won a couple of times where I was able to cast this on 4, and then I had another Waylaying Pirate, so casted it on 5. So the previous Waylaying Pirate was attacking along with the other creatures on the board, and the one that it locked, it tapped, it was still tapped because this puts a stun counter on that creature. It was just awesome. It was really, really awesome. I think we had a couple of early concedes because of how devastating turn 4 Wailing Pirate tap and turn 5 Wailing Pirate tap was. Overall, I want to close by saying that this run was fantastic for me. I made a lot of misplays for sure, and we were unlucky in quite a lot of uh, quite a lot of the time because we kept drawing either lands, we flooded. Most of the time, we flooded. Sometimes we got screwed, but most of our losses were due to floods. So in those games where you see a three, I think even in the 0-3 one, we really were screwed or flooded, either of the two. But yeah, most of the losses were due to flood and something that was out of our control. I still have a lot of improvement to go with, so hopefully in MKM I do better. Yep, this was an awesome run, and let's see if I can replicate it on MKM. February season coming up in a few hours. Let's go. Let's go. I wish you all the best in your Mythic runs. I'll be posting more videos about my runs, if not for the Mythic run, just in general. Most likely, my next video is gonna feature the sealed event because I actually got the pack so that I get to do a pseudo pre-release here in Arena. So we're gonna be opening. Yeah, we're gonna have a sealed token in a couple of drafts. Oh yeah, we're going to open the packs. So my next video is actually going to feature the pack opening. So watch out for that. Anyway, this video has gone on too long. I apologize for ranting, but yeah. Anyway, this is Eklectix. Thanks so much for watching, and yeah, looking forward to the next season. Good luck on your Mythic runs. See you on the next video, which will feature this. Thanks. Bye.